Hello. Hello, my friend. This is how it came out. I added some final touches like this vintage Burger King pin. Oh, it's not focusing. For my hat and for my sister's hat, we have some additional straps. We can also connect those two rings together and you can wear it like this. Added a cute detail I had. It's also a vintage one, I would say, because I have it like for, I don't know, 10 years. I'm so happy with those hats and how they came out. Really nice. Hopefully she will wear it. Yeah, I will make her try it on and show you.